Alright y'all, so today's the day. I didn't think I would be trading in the FK8 for the FL5. Alright, as the title says, I am trading in the FK8 for the FL5. Part of that now is just converting everything back to stock, which is not too much. I've already changed the clear side markers back to the stock orange ones. So we just got to do the steering wheel, the mirrors, and put on the rear wiper, and then the exhaust, put the stock exhaust back on. I did have a tint over the taillights, but I did take those off. I also had LED replacements for everything, so like the turn signal, the reverse light, and the brake light. Here on the other side, they're still in. As you can see, I got LEDs on every portion, so we're going to take those out. Now with the taillights, you just remove these two screws and then pull. There's two pins that hold it in. You just got to pull out this way, and then that'll unlock the taillight. Here are the LED red brake lights. It's from this brand. Got it on Amazon. Taillights back in stock. Alright, now one thing some of you guys might have noticed is that with the Type R's, typically rear trunk floor goes down. This one does come up. It sits a little bit higher. And it usually says Type R, but this one says Civic. The reason for that is because I do have the spare tire accessory that comes with the toolkit and everything. It comes with a new load floor. And this trunk tray is just from a regular Civic hatchback. The Type R's don't come with a spare tire, but they were offering the Honda accessory for this, the spare tire kit. The FL5 doesn't have one, but I've seen on forums that they are possibly fitting in the FL5s. So I'll probably hold on to this and see how that fits once the FL5 comes in. Next thing I got to do in the back is reinstall the rear wiper. I do have a third blinking light module attached, so I'll have to disconnect that. The guy who makes these, I believe, also makes it for the FL5, so I'll be swapping those out just because I do like the third brake light option just for safety and making sure people actually see me braking and just reduce the risk of rear ending. I do need to get under here, and typically I do remove these panels on the side so I can pull this down to gain access, but I'm gonna see if I can just try and get access bending this down. Oh yeah, that's gonna save me time. Alright, so here's what I'm seeing. The module is hidden in there. It's this little box right there, and I just gotta install the wiper right here. Alright. Rear wiper. This is like a good 2-3 pounds of weight savings right here. Definitely doing this on the FL5. back on. This was the plug that I used. It's like a plastic piece with a little rubber part. I like this better than the PRL mirror delete just because this thing's a lot lower profile. It doesn't stick out as much. That's something that I was looking for. Alright, so currently taking a break from working on my car. My buddy Paul came over. We worked on his car for a little bit. Had some dinner. Now we're just gonna do some last minute photo shoot. Essentially just the last photos of our cars together before I trade the FK8 in. We were talking, and it is gonna be crazy that the FK7, FK8 platform, the 10th gen Civic platform, is the first, essentially like our first cars that we had experience modding and just working on together. So this 10th gen Civic, whether it's the FK8 or the FK7, it's just gonna be, it'll always have a special place in my heart just because of it, with so many memories with it. So we're gonna do a last minute photo shoot together, make sure we have those memories. Paul's FK7. Last photo shoot. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a good shot. Oh, I'm gonna miss this thing. When nature calls. Man, this is one of the things I enjoy about just the cars and car community. Just going out with the buddies, admiring the cars that we got, enjoying them, finding some awesome sunsets. It's a good time. Alright, day 2 of converting the car back to stock. I am going to take out the spare tire kit, hopefully get the mirrors out, the steering wheel, and the seat covers, and then that should be it until I get the stock exhaust tomorrow and put that on, and it'll be fully stock. So let's get to it. Forgot how low this load floor is without the spare tire, dude. There's so much more space in here. Alright, spare tire out. Man, I forgot how much space this would carry. So much lower. Yeah, I wonder if I still want to put it in the other FL5. So I do keep...
That's owie.
Excuse the fam in the background. And her fart. Anyways, this is why I keep all the boxes This is the giant box that the spare tire kit comes in. Kept all the wrapping, the labels and whatnot, so should be good to go. So as you see, red seats look sweet. I'm definitely gonna get these for the FL5. Second to last thing we gotta do is put the stock mirrors back on. So currently we are running the Suma performance mirrors. Yes, that is an Anya peaker. Pretty sick, don't judge. And got carbon fiber mirror caps. But switching those back to the white and regular mirrors. When swapping the mirror, we do gotta take this plate, this mounting plate, move it to the other mirror. This is what connects the actual glass to the mirror assembly. Just finished up the mirrors, so now it's just cleaning out my car. I was talking to my wife about it, and this car, I should say this platform, this 10th gen platform, is really my first car that I really got to work on myself, mod, take apart, and really just have fun with it. And although I've only had the FK8 for like 14 months, this one I feel like I am going to miss. I traded in an FK7 for this Type R, and I don't miss the FK7. But now that I'm parting ways with the FK8, and though I haven't had it as long, I'm definitely feeling like kind of like a mourning stage. Don't get me wrong, I'm super pumped for the FL5, but it just feels weird and kind of sad. Ideally, I would have liked to have both, but I don't know. The neighbor in front just did, I think, a resonator delete and muffler delete, and so they're testing it out. But yeah, it's pretty sad, but pretty exciting. It's super weird, but I think it'll be a good time.